So today we are going to eventually get to this. My friend's coming over right now to... We're gonna go to Denny's. I'm putting you up here for 1 second because I'm gonna put actual pants on and an actual sweater because we do have to go to breakfast. So there are 1,000 rocks in the backyard right now. Look at this. OMG, you can't even see them because they blend in. Look at them all. They're eating worms. Oh my god, how cute. There's so many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is going on, little babies? Why are there so many of you? Okay. I realize that's probably not. Oh, hi, I forgot you were zoomed in. Hello. When you're trying to edit, but he's trying to do this. Thank you. You're so dirty. Yeah, you're so dirty, you're so tired. My eyebrows are a bit unruly this morning. The Gen Z mascara, this stuff, 10 out of 10. This is a black one. The brown one's my favorite, but we're gonna do black today. And that's it, we're done. What time is it? God, it's only 9:40. That means I have so much time to clean and I don't want to. This stuff works very well. For me, it works really well is how I should phrase that. That's where we're at today. In my head, green and black went fine together, but in person, I don't know. But it was too late. We don't care. I do care about my hair though. I don't know why it's looking so weird. Okay, we're gonna actually migrate to the bathroom because I'm gonna do my hair for real. Wow, I look like Charlie XCX right now. Look at that. Goodness. So my hair is blonde underneath this all. In the winter it gets darker, but my hair color is like my eyebrow color. It's a much lighter. Like my eyebrows are darker than my hair color. All my face color is different. My eyelashes are completely just see-through blonde. In the summer, I look insane if I don't put on mascara because it's like bleach blonde eyebrows, bleach blonde eyelashes. Since living in Florida, surprisingly, my hair has gotten darker because it's just too hot here for me. My pale Irish bones don't want to go into the sun at all. I am so distracted by the birds. Like, I would show you again, but I know it doesn't matter because like the screen is right here too. So you're not gonna be able to see a lot of it. But there are like, 1, 2, 3, literally like 30 birds. I don't know what's in my backyard, but they love it. Okay, what am I in here for? Putting up my hair. Oh my god. There's like 3 squirrels chasing each other. What do they want? All right, that doesn't look good. I mean, it's fine. I also hate it. Do you like this crooked angle? Maybe I just need to put it all up. My hair is too thick at the moment, which normally is not a bad thing, but we're just gonna have it in a ponytail today. That's all there is to that. We're done. All that just to put my hair in a ponytail. How do we feel? Very cute. What have we accomplished? Not much. Obnoxious. That was obnoxious. Get a different song stuck in my head. Don't want that song in my head anymore. Oh, what I need to do, okay. I'm giving her my lovely espresso machine, so I need to clean this out. And that's that. We're inching ever closer to 10 o'clock, like 10 minutes out. Oh my God, the robins are, this is not even on me. The robins are everywhere. They're really going to town out here. Where are they all coming from? All right, let me zoom out this time. Right when I zoomed out, this huge blue jay just landed, but he flew away again, so sorry about it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna vacuum, actually, really quick. Nothing pisses me off more than walking on like a dirty floor. So we're gonna do that. Charging. My running vest came in, which I'm very excited about. And it has room for a water bladder and little water bottle holders. So much change. Put this necklace on. Baby, hold me. Something, something, something. Oh, I need to go through all this, but that's for another day. My new ship has come in. This shell. So when I got that running vest, I ordered it on Poshmark, and in the box there wasn't like a note or anything. Usually they'll send a note or something, but all they sent me was just this big ass conch shell, which like I love, but I thought it was so random, like loosely, like just a box with a loose conch shell and a vest, like none of it wrapped. Very strange, but you know, to each their own. Woo! Well, we feel better. We've got one countertop cleaned, so it's a start. Hell yeah, brother. Look! It's possible to clean your kitchen, guys. We did it. Don't mind all the laundry. Those are the dog towels from when it was snowing. And I was wiping their paws and shit every day, but the rest of it, those are just drying. That's for her. We've cleaned off everything else. We are good to go. Now I get to go eat Denny's, which is like actually my favorite. I think the last thing I'm gonna do is we gotta find socks. And I know that we were on this journey before I left, but guess what? The journey never ends. Ever, literally ever. Even if I had the cleanest room, wouldn't matter. But I do know that I have the other one. I'm pretty sure in that bag, so we should be good. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right, baby. A baby boy. I am a baby boy. I'm sorry. Oh, damn, it's the black one. I thought it was a gray one. Well, hell. Well, heck and Bob, we're gonna go back because I do know that I have a blue one somewhere. Dang, it's not there? I thought it would be there. Oh, damn. Oh, this sucks. God, where do all my socks go? Hello? Do I have a sock anywhere? You do not. All right, close enough. Is it a color match? No, but it's the same type of sock. And they're ankle socks, so should be fine. No one's gonna see them. All right, guys, she's here. She's here in the mom van. Ugh. Oh man, I did not vacuum here. It's really bad. Okay. She hasn't been on my vlogs yet.
Just so I can go on my phone in the bathroom.
What is she listening to?
Shits and gigs, little podcast.
The first mention on the vlog. I can't tell what this is aimed at because you can't flip the camera when you're in it, but we're gonna go to Denny's now. I didn't lock my door and it doesn't matter I also don't have any of my stuff, so you're gonna buy me breakfast. Alright guys, we made it. 2468. 2468. Denny's. Okay, here's the update. I forgot to show you my food or anything else after that, but we ate at Denny's. I had a moons over my hammy, sans the hammy, and now we are putting some stuff in a box so that she can take some of my kitchen stuff that I don't want or need.
Babe, I'm sorry ahead of time. I couldn't pass this stuff up.
It's okay if we put it in a box. It doesn't look like that much stuff. My handmade Das Cafe, which means the coffee shop in German. My art therapy cup going to good use. Look at this knife set. Cheese grater to the hand. That box is good. Okay. The update is she took a lot of stuff, which is so nice for me because a lot of my like pots, pans, utensils, mugs, stuff that like could be used, but I didn't necessarily want to just give them to a thrift store because they're like nicer. No offense, I mean that sounds bad, but I would rather give them to a friend first is what I'm trying to say, and then like the rest I'll give to a thrift store. Some of the stuff that I had outside and in the garage, and you know, a couple things of clothes and just random stuff like filled the van up, so that's nice for me. It's relieving to have a little bit more stuff. I forgot I put that there. I have this giant Michael Scott. I put him, turn him around. I put him by the window so we could look out at people, but I'll put him in the background for me now. I wish I could ship things to you guys and then we could all, I don't know, people could bid on stuff that they want. I'm just like over everything. I'm at the point where I've gone through this house so many times and I've like picked out all the things that I want to keep, and I've already moved all that to Kansas, and some of it, like my permanent residence is still going to be in Florida. It's going to be with my friend who was just here. I'm going to be staying with her, and I'm just going to be doing like trips in between because I have appointments in, I don't know, March, April time frame, like end of March, early April. I have a few appointments that I have down here anyways because my VA stuff still goes through here. So I have my Botox appointments for after my TBI. I've just had to get Botox for my migraines. So I have those, and then I also have rheumatology appointments, and my rheumatologist is here, and so like I still have to come back. I'm still getting medication. Finally, I am getting medication, which is so nice. I already took my first one a few days ago, but I got my Talls, which is like the auto inject pens, similar to like how Humira or other arthritis medications work, except these ones, it's very nice because you don't have to do it, you have to do them like every other week. For the first few, and then you do it like once a month. What else? Oh, I know I haven't talked about my own personal goals in life a lot on this channel because it's been kind of overshadowed by what's currently happening, but the reason I'm taking or getting my degree in cinematography right now, which I'm about to get my associates, like I graduate with my associates this next coming month. These are my last classes right now, and then I'll move on to my bachelor's portion. But the reason I wanted to do this is because I want to create travel content in a professional setting. So I want to be able to have like at the point when I do all this, I will actually set up an entirely different channel and have from day one like really good quality, like television type quality, right, is what I'm thinking. Less like vlog style, kind of like a mixture of both. So I want to use my good camera, like my Highline cinema camera, to film a bunch of different locations and do kind of like mix it with interview style, like documentary style interviews of people in whatever city or country, wherever I end up taking it to. I think I'm gonna start in America. I really want to start with the South. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay, let me sit down first. I'm realizing in this moment that I haven't talked about this. And this is my passion. Oh, wow. Look at him. Okay, I've been putting it off because I really want it to be well done from the start. I have so many ideas for what I want with this series. So I'm gonna call it the Southern series, is like this idea I've had for years. Originally, it actually started with wanting to, I just love spooky shit. And so I really wanted to travel through all the like more like creepy haunted towns in the South and go over the history of it, and have that kind of connect to like a vlog style channel, but at the same time it's like would have different so like I would have one full video where I just cover everything of like, here's the town, here's the history of the town, here's where we stayed, here's places you can stay to help this economy instead of staying at like a Hilton or a Marriott or whatever, right? Things that will directly affect local tourism and help boost, you know, their income directly. And there's a balance, of course. I don't think people are bad people for like using Airbnbs instead. Like there's give and takes with everything, but like I think it's just harder because sometimes those Airbnbs are owned by like property managers and not a person, you know? So it's like, I mean, there is a person, you know what I'm saying though? It's not giving back to the economy, and it actually shifts it away from it. So like Austin, for example, is one of the first ones that I filmed fully and kind of gone on like an in-depth dive of it, and has a lot to do with like, you know, issues of like segregation, with racism, with things that like were occurring up until the 90s, right? Of these people just being displaced from their homes, moved to different sides of the city, like had a red line kind of like running down it of, you know, South Side is like super popular of like South Congress and stuff now, but it didn't used to be. That's where it used to be, where like, you know, people were like segregated to, and they had sections of the city that were, you know, like for Black families, for Mexican families or Hispanic families, for like different cultures, you know, they had like these different, just like terrible, like they, you know, the names for these places were insane. And yeah, that went on until the 90s. But then the problem is that like this big tech boom came in, and all these companies started buying up land, and that just progressed to what it is now of like this combination of all these people who have been displaced so many times and finally bought homes in the areas that they were told that they could live. And now they are being forced out of their homes that they own, that their family has had and worked really fucking hard for, because, you know, they're next door neighbors with like a, you know, like Tesla company or something, or the Airbnb next door that has bachelorette parties all day long. Like, you know, this like mansion that they've built in the middle of this normal neighborhood now raises property tax for everyone else. I mean, there's so many different places like this in the world. I wanted to really focus on America, and I wanted to focus on the South specifically because I think there's so much value and culture and history from the South, but there's also like very reasonable reasons why people wouldn't want to visit. It's crazy that I'm saying all this with this as my background. Like I've researched it for years. I specifically want to take the training that I've had in my life as previously as like a federal agent. I did a lot of criminal threat reports. Like when people would go to different countries, especially, they would have to get a threat briefing from someone like me, who would go over all these things and talk about kind of like, you know, where to go, what to do, the local emergency numbers, like where's safe, where your hospitals are, give you like a couple routes if you're going to be like off base or off, you know, like if you're in the local country, whatever it may be. Understanding like a local like criminal threat level, but I want to tailor it to a travel content side because I've never seen the combination of it. So I want to add places that are relevant for normal people traveling, but still have those like reservations maybe. So is this town in the South somewhere that's safe for me to go as someone who's not white? Is this town safe for me to go as someone who is in a queer relationship? Is it safe for a single female traveler to go to? Things like that I really want to cover, and I want to bring up exact examples and like statistics to like help bolster what I'm saying. And I also want to show different options for people within towns of like different hotels you can go to, different restaurants you can go to, different bars, you know, like have a bunch of different options. So those are kind of like, I want to like mesh it all. And then my ultimate goal is to be able to, maybe I shouldn't say all this. Yeah, so actually, so it's going to be a weird edit right now because I'm realizing I just explained my actual business plan portion of it, which I have a business plan. I have it written out. I have all that in effect already, but I don't necessarily want someone to watch this and steal it. So I think I'm just going to like the like inner workings of it. I will keep to myself for now because you're going to see it either way. But I wanted to explain the previous part of it because that's a lot of what I'm going to be doing. I don't think I've explained it yet of kind of like what I want to do with my van travels.
And that's going to be a big part of it, which is why I'm so grateful for everyone watching, because the faster that I actually have like a following, or even just like liking my videos, watching it, engaging in it, subscribing, all those things. I don't know, I don't really care about it. That's why I don't talk about it that much. But for things like when I think about my future, I'm like, it really does help for, like if I'm going into an Airbnb, not an Airbnb, but like a bed and breakfast, and I'm like, hey, would you be willing to like let me stay here in exchange for me, you know, putting your shit on my channel? They're not going to do that if I have like, you know, 10 people watching my shit. So it like makes a huge difference that people are subscribing and liking my content, because that gives me more leverage of being able to like go to these places and cover these things and start advancing towards what I want to do in my life that I was already working towards, but was just on like more the admin side of just doing the schoolwork, because I didn't ever have the freedom to go like do anything else. But yeah, thank you for sitting while I story timed my future, I guess. I'm just happy. I'm just excited. I'm very like ready. It's moving fast. I can't believe it's been over a month, and I can't believe that like it's gonna be next Friday I will be out of this house, which is also stressful because I procrastinate. So we got a lot to do. I'm trying in my brain to organize exactly what I want. I think I'm gonna use, okay. So I bought bubble wrap. We went to Lowe's. I got bubble wrap, I got trash bags, I got clear tape, packing tape. So we're re-upped on everything. I'm gonna go through the rest of my back room. I have like 2 or 3 things, like my big ass vase for my my WIFL award, my Women in Federal Law Enforcement award that I showed you, that I will show you every single time. It's such a stupid vase, but I want to wrap it up and put it in a box because I'm gonna keep it. And then I don't know, I'm just gonna start taking pictures of stuff. I make it hard for myself to edit because I say the same things over. I'm realizing I'm procrastinating because I don't want to do it. It's also sad. This is so sad. Like, I love this house. This house is so nice. It's been so good to me. It's like, you know, the like Marie Kondo show where she like kneels down and like thanks the house. That's truly how I feel. And when I walk down the halls, I like put my hands on it. I'm like, thank you for everything. So yeah, so now I'm rambling. I don't know. This is very therapeutic. I like talking to. I think now that I actually have an audience, it makes me feel a little less stupid for sitting around and talking to myself. So it's like I feel more validated by, you know, speaking to a camera now that I know people are actually going to watch it on the other end. So yeah, thank you for all the support. All right, let's get to it. Ooh, look at her shine. I was gonna do a walkthrough of everything. I just don't really like, honestly, I'm pretty good with not taking a ton of stuff. Like, a lot of this I'm gonna give away. I got that. I'm trying to like maybe just walk around and see if there's anything else that I need that's kind of breakable. I do like all my little clay pieces. So like I made this little book, which I guess I can wrap. I'm not sure exactly how well it will stay. I made this bookmark. It's like a little cute tea cup with a little book on top. Not sure how well it's focusing, but that sits in a book. And then this I made because I wanted to make an Apple like watch charger holder. So it's like this little pond with mushrooms and little rocks and stuff. And then the charger sits in there and you can just put your Apple Watch in it. And then I made this little tiny ramen bowl. He's so cute. Trying to focus it, sorry. Right, excuse me. So cute. I love him. And then this guy is a pen holder. So it has this thing. It's a tiny avocado. And it just sits on your desk and then it holds your pen. So these things, I guess I'll just pack up and wrap them, but like, I don't know. I mean, I have like little boxes and stuff too, so I guess I'll keep that. And then this is one of my art projects that I do want to keep. But again, where am I gonna put him? This is my like Grim Reaper guy that I made, and he's made out of paper mache. And then I made this little clay figurine underneath him, and it's like pulling her soul out with this thing that like needs to be redone. But basically this is like yeah, it would be like floating above her when it's like set up properly. But I don't know where to put that. And then I have a bunch of other shit in here, like an old wedding dress that I don't need, and Halloween costumes that I also don't need. I just have too much stuff is really what it is. An overwhelming amount of things. So the good news is we've cleared out the majority of this room. I'm just thinking like, you don't need to see the same things over and over, and me being like, I need to do this. I haven't done it, but I need to do this. Oh, my pantry too. We'll probably go through this tomorrow. This is on the agenda. I've packed one thing in this box and I just was walking around initially to like try to put more stuff in it, but I don't even like, I legit don't want anything. Like I don't need anything. I'm gonna keep this cheetah. It was like Velcroed on. Okay. This is like hand painted that I got from a bazaar in Afghanistan. This guy was mute, and so he like only communicated with sign language and stuff, but he was able to survive in a country that is very demanding for, how do I say this? You need to be able to provide something for your family to like exist, you know, to be seen as worthy. It's like, I don't know how to say it in a way that doesn't sound terrible, but I mean, it is terrible, right? So it's like, you can be a farmer, you can be, I mean, farming is like 90% of what everyone does there because you can have so many crops, and obviously with like the opium trade and stuff that America has dominated with, of taking over land, they're producing a ton of it that way. But also just like other fruits, vegetables, like the amount that they used to produce for us that's been transitioned into opium fields is just so sad. But that's a whole nother topic. Anyways, the point of this was to say this man ended up being able to survive even though he couldn't speak and he had like other disabilities, and he wasn't able to do a lot of things that like other men in his culture would, like, it's like necessary for them to like go out to find a wife, to be able to provide for their family. Like it's a very big part of that. That's why they have such an issue with the Taliban, right? Because Taliban is the people who will pay them the most. It's like, I can be a farmer and give my family like nothing if the crops go bad, or I can be part of this terrorist group, yes, but at the end of the day, they're paying me the most, and that means more if you are using it for your family, right? There's like obviously a good and bad side to everything, but I think it's so much more than what Americans make of terrorism, you know, of different traders, of different, like, it's in these countries where they're being forced to do that, right? So like I was just watching Planet Earth 3, where they're doing this sting on like the elephant ivory trading, and obviously it's awful and horrific. But at the same time, they're not doing that because they love it. They're doing it because their country is so oppressed that they have to survive. And the only way they're making, I think it was like $3,000 total. But to us, that's insane. You're slaughtering these beautiful creatures for that. But to them, that's a year. That's a fucking year salary for their families. Anyways, this is not the rant that I wanted it to be. I wanted to say that I love this picture because this man was able to sell his work at the bazaars on base and be able to like overcome a lot of it. And this is like actually how he survived and supported his family in a country that does not tolerate disabled people. Honestly, it really doesn't. And it doesn't, like, I just thought, I don't know, he just like, he would like sit there and paint, and this was one of the ones that he painted, and I just loved the colors of it. And it's like actual like oil. I'm trying to get close up, but that was like a whole history lesson for the background of this painting, but I don't know, things like this so that we don't consider of like, Americans have a problem with looking at one side of things because we don't know the other side. And I think I have a kind of unique perspective of seeing both sides of things, and my own opinions changing because of that, because of what I've seen, because of who I've helped, because of working with Taliban members who are good people. They really can be. Like, they are in these situations not because they want to, but because that is how they can literally provide for their family, and we have done that to them. This is not like a, I don't know, I don't need to go on a political rant. I'm just like, I just want you to know that I'm very passionate about these things, and I don't know, I plan on kind of incorporating some of that into my future travels, which I'm excited about. This is also another one that's like an oil painting that I got at a thrift store. I think I'm gonna keep it. I kind of went back and forth with if I was going to or not, but it's an original. It's a, like, it wasn't finished well, so it's kind of cracking and stuff, but honestly, I love that look to it, so I'm gonna keep that as well. I don't know where I'm gonna put these things, but we'll just put them in this box for the moment. I think I'm just gonna take down this wall. We can do that. We can do that right now. That's something we can do. Perfect. All right. Thing about a gallery wall is, my God, there's a lot of nail marks. Whew. Put you down for a minute. Okay. I think that's the majority right now. And then we have, oh, I guess I can take these down too. I just took that mirror down. Now we're gonna take this. Okay, and the last ones we need to do. Look how empty it looks. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna do this wall too. This wall seems to be just like drywall. The nails actually just kind of like pop right out, which is nice. Very, very nice. Last but not least, I need the hammer. I need the hammer. Oh my God. This one is in cinder block. Okay. We can do it. Jesus Christ. I am strong, and this is... How did I get this in here? Jeez. I might have to leave her. I don't think I've even budged it. Yeah, okay, let me put this picture down. Alright, we can do it. We can do anything. It is in the cement, the cinder block. That is why. Oh my God. Woo! We have conquered the nail. I have this thing on my door that I love, my knocker. So I'm gonna take him out too. And that one's easier because he was a loose boy to begin with. He's like a little green man. Isn't he cute? I love him. So I'm gonna take him with me Found them at like an antique shop. Dropping nails everywhere. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, at a minimum, take some pictures of stuff. Okay, what I do need to do is clean this table off. You can be my emotional support for that as well, because that was what we initially were supposed to do, and I got way sidetracked. I don't know if I should keep him or not. Like, do I need him? No. But look at his butt. I've saved the screws that have fallen out of these chairs, but I never actually screwed them back in because there's just one of me and I just didn't sit on these two chairs. But I'm trying to sell it, so let me be a responsible human. We're done, son. Took a minute. But now I can take photos. Table's clean, underneath it's clean, chairs are all clean. Just scrubbed them down as well. And honestly, I'm probably gonna list them for like this whole set for like $100. I think I'm gonna go through some of my clothes later too, because I can do that at any hour of the day. I have too many, so I need to charge this. I have to pee so bad. I've gotta go. I love you. Goodbye.
A few moments later.
Hello. It's like a massive cobweb that was behind a painting. Yeah, I'm just sitting here being sad because I'm just looking at all my empty walls and I'm like, oh God, I've loved this house so much. It's my first house I've ever owned. I was so proud of it, and I bought it when I was 30, and I was just like, you know, so grateful. I'm still so grateful. It's just hard. It's just sad. I'm fine with leaving, but it still sucks. Just trying to like grieve. And then at the same time, I was just like, I can't focus on anything. I'm trying to edit this video, but I'm also like, I don't have anything to eat. Like, so I was like, let me look at Instacart, but I'm not hungry. I'm just like over everything. I just want a soda. That's all I want. Like, I don't know. I'm so sad. But I'm like, it's terrible. I'm sad and happy. Like, I'm equally happy and excited. And it's not that I'm leaving. It's like not the area or anything. It's just like literally the physical house itself. I love this house. It's so cute. And I made it really cute. And I made it like, I know that a lot of it is what I've put into it. And the love and like decorations and stuff. So it's hard taking it all down and seeing it kind of just empty and oh God. I'll be okay. It sucks. This all sucks. Just sucks. And there's nothing more than that. Like that sucks. That it's like it sucks, but what can you do? Literally nothing. So yeah, I just wanted to turn the camera on because I was starting to cry, and I've told myself that I would really try to document all the times I'm crying, like specifically, just because it's not as much as I think it is. Like from a vlog perspective, I'm sure it seems like I'm crying a lot, but in reality, that's like me. That's like for a week. These vlogs are like a week vlog. So if I'm crying like one time in a vlog, that's pretty good for where I'm at in my life right now. Like crying once a week is not terrible for this level of shit I'm going through, I guess. Yeah, it's once a week. That's it. We're doing so well. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about it because it's a different version of being sad. I just like really appreciate what I've invested in myself in this area. And just like slowly kind of like building it into something that I really love and I love walking into, and I love, like, I feel so safe here. I feel so at home. I love having people over because like they just spend so much time looking at all my like cool shit that I've curated over years. Yeah, so it's like, it's really hard and sad. I don't know. It's okay. Like, whatever. This is too much. This is so long to be talking about a house. 17 minutes of me being like, I love my home. I do. I love it. And I should treat it better than having these cobwebs and shit on the wall of like where I've taken pictures down. But it's just like right now, I don't know, it's hitting me because it's so empty. And it's like, oh, echoey because there's no shit in here anymore. There's like the big furniture and stuff is gone, and all the paintings and all the stuff that was on the walls, like the gallery wall, it's all empty. I don't know. I just wanted to film it because I was in my feelings. It's just a hard day for me today, but in a good way. What do you know about being hard in a good way? All right, good night. Good morning. I slept in the same clothes I wore yesterday, so just so you know, I will eventually shower today and then change, but I'm being lazy because I was editing till like 4:30 in the morning and then I just passed out. So anyways, I turned you on because I'm about to move this outside because someone's picking it up, and a day it got picked up, so that's exciting. Oh, I totally forgot to turn that off. Wow. They're leaving. Everything has been loaded up. Say goodbye. Creepiest thing to do. Now I gotta finish editing. And I don't know, take a shower. Probably get something to eat. Because I didn't even have, I don't think I had dinner last night. Wow. Shit looks so empty. That's crazy. That's that. And that's that. Oh my goodness. It's so big and empty. But look how cute these little guys are. Wow. What are you doing? Are you out? Don't mind me talking to my plants. Whoopsie. I overfilled it. What are we doing? I'm hungry, but the thought of actually making food sounds too difficult. Which is absurd, I know. But mentally, that's where we're at today. We do have a lot to do. Obviously, I'm moving. But in addition to that, I have a lot of homework. I need to design my freaking web page still, which I totally forgot about. But it will all be fine. At the end of the day, it will all work out. I'm just trying to put a rock in between this to keep this root in the ground, because I don't really have extra potting soil at the moment. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling sad. We will survive. Maybe I'll order some food. I'm tired. I'm just tired. God, why do I feel like crying?
This is just so sad. I'm also just like actively exhausted. So I think that plays a part. I only slept like, I don't know, 5 hours. But I woke up without an alarm or anything. I just couldn't sleep anymore, but I know that, I don't know. It just sucks. Everything just sucks. No, you know what? I am sad too, because he texted me like some fucking old ass video of us like in a hotel for our first Valentine's Day, by the way. And he was like, "Oh God, you're so stupid. I love you so much." I mean, the video was, he's not just calling me stupid. The video was silly. With like a gif of like hitting the time machine button. And I was like, dude, stop. And he's like, "I'm sorry, I just woke up from a dream about you and I blah 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 and blah blah blah. It's so nice, like the memory of you." And I was like, well, for me, waking up to that sucks. So don't do it. And then he was like, "You're right, I was being selfish. I didn't think of it that way. I'm sorry." Blah 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 blah. So yeah, I think, I don't know. Oh God. Emotions are so fickle, am I right? Totally fine, and then completely just, I don't know, not. So, I don't know, maybe I will finish editing this. Maybe I'll order some Taco Bell or something, because that's easy and filling and cheap. And I fucking love Taco Bell. It's my favorite restaurant is Taco Bell, so let me pull up let me pull something up real quick, because what is going on here? We are okay, that makes sense. We have hit the under 2 week mark for my next period, and I always get really sad. Like, I've tracked everything in the past, like with a journal to see what days are worse for me. I read Wild Power. It's a really good book, by the way, but it talks a lot about like hormonal cycles and like the value you can gain from actually journaling your cycles repetitively for a few months, just to see, like, you'll start to notice patterns and stuff. So for me, my pattern is at nearly exactly 2 weeks out. I'm at 13 days out right now, and I was pretty depresso yesterday as well. I get depressed. So right now it's hard to add to that. Lame. I'm not trying to just cry on camera all day, but this is how we're feeling. And in this moment, I was pissed off about those texts, and then I had someone picking up this stuff. I'm trying to edit this to get it out because it's Saturday, and I'm behind on everything. I'm behind on school, and like, I was getting rid of this table. I just have a lot of stuff at all times. But this is the last week, and then we'll be done. I've been through harder shit. I've been through worse shit. So keep moving. I've got to post more shit on Facebook too. I just, I don't know. But silver linings, we've got extra money today that we didn't have yesterday because we sold that table. And, I even offered it cheaper. I have a problem, I think. I really need to value the things that I have. Because there was like a tiny chip on the bottom that I didn't see until I was rolling it out the door. And I was like, oh damn, I didn't see this at the bottom of the legs. Probably from like Loki or something, like where he lays with his toys. I mean, it's like a $370 table, which is like a random number. I think it was like $365. But yeah, I bought it. It's not that old.
I've kept it in really good condition. So I listed it for $100 as a 4-piece set in like pretty pristine condition. And then I was like, when she got here, I was like, I'm so sorry I didn't see this chip. And there's this really microscopic like little stain on the cushion that I didn't see the day before. And I was like, I totally understand if you like, you can just give me 80 if you want. And she was like, girl, please, this like 4 set dining piece for $100 is a really good deal. You're fine. So I just need to remember to, I don't know. I think the biggest thing I've taken from this relationship is I like devalue the actual price of things because I just spent so much freaking money on everything. So I've got to start seeing the worth in things because I don't care about money. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than I really don't care. Would I like to be a millionaire? Of course, but the reason I want to be a millionaire is so I can just travel and take all my friends with me at all times. So it's not like, I just don't really, I don't know. I didn't grow up with a lot of money. I actually got, like, before I joined the military, I was living out of my car for a while and then staying with friends, and the girl we were staying with, like it was my friend and I, but then, like, her friend as an additional person, and she, like, scammed us, basically. Not scam, well, yeah, but she fucked us over and stole all of our rent money. She, like, hoarded it for a couple months and then just, like, left. And we didn't see it because she would, like, pay the rent because we worked different shifts. And so she would just, like, hide the, like, you know, failure to pay. And, like we eventually just came home. There was, like, an eviction notice. And she had moved all her shit and gone. Anyways, stuff like that is scarring. And that's also one of the reasons I joined the military. Because I was like, let me get out of this town. I just wanted to go to college. And I didn't want to pay for student loans. All that to say, I used to really have issues with, I've gone, like, highs and lows with it. And I've had none and I've had a lot, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It really never makes a difference. I get by either way. So I'm just trying to find somewhere in the middle. I'm just trying to, you know. So I'm gonna get Taco Bell? Like, why did I start all that? I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I think I'm gonna get Taco Bell because I am sad. And you know what makes me feel less bad? Your dad. Just kidding, Taco Bell. Alright, goodbye. Alright, got some YouTube ambiance in the background. This is where we're at. You like that? We have taken a few days off of filming. I'm just, like, mentally not doing my greatest. But it's okay. And I'm back. And the good news is I didn't really do much in the interim. I had a lot of homework to do, and I had a lot of assignments and other stuff that I was trying to catch up on. So we're good. You miss nothing is what I'm trying to say. Right now I was literally like, I am so just overwhelmed with everything, and I was just sitting on my couch realizing that I gave my coffee machine and stuff to my best friend to keep, I mean, probably forever, but for, you know, at least for when I'm gone. And it's the friend that I'm going to be staying with as well. So I was like, oh, just take this now, you know, because I'm going to be with you anyways. In between the van, like, going back and forth. Where is my thing? Forgot. I was using it to water plants. Yeah, so everything's a mess right now. Just, like, visually around me. It's a lot. I know. So yeah, I'm going to be making some coffee because I almost had an actual, like, mental breakdown just because I wanted coffee, and I was like, I just gave my machine away, and then I started actively crying, and I was like, Rachel, you need, like, we gotta do something, girl. This is not about coffee, like, something this small, you know, it's just a lot. And I think I've never been a person who lets myself cry. Like, I shut it down. So now that I'm trying really hard to let myself cry, it's like, I hate it. It never stops. How do people deal with this? But
talk to my therapist and stuff, and he's like, it's so important that you just cry if you feel like crying, because like we don't want you to revert to the like cold avoidance. So it's exhausting having emotions. It really sucks. I mean, I will say I was very numb for a long time in my life, and the difference of what I feel now when I'm happy is worth it. Like, actually having a lot of like genuine joy in your life is very, joyful. It's very nice, but the lows, whew, they suck. So yeah, I was just gonna set you up. Oh wait, the coffee. Okay. I mean, we know. We already know. Didn't take him today. I forgot, but that's okay. Oh gosh. My brain. I have such trouble staying, like Ritalin. I know that people have pros and cons, and they think ADD is a real thing. They think whatever, like blah blah blah. I get it, but like even editing my own videos back on days where I take it and on days where I don't, and being able to tell 100% the difference of me just being able to form a single thought. Consistently, I can start somewhere, I can finish it, and you understood what I was saying. That doesn't happen. Okay, yeah, so back to my original thing, which again, we're like almost 5 minutes in. This is what I was trying to say. I'm making coffee now because I remembered that I have some in my freezer from like years ago. And then I have my little pour over. So we're gonna be okay. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. The thought before, when I was like having my mental breakdown, I started crying because I was like, I don't have coffee, and the thought of having to like, because I had just started like cleaning stuff out, and then having to stop that to like go to Starbucks or go to, you know, I mean, we don't really have a lot of options here. It's like Starbucks or Dunkin'. Starbucks is just closer. I just like, it made me cry. I didn't want to do it. So I guess that was an unnecessary story. I think I just wanted to say it. Like, it made me want to film it because I was like, oh my god, maybe I need to talk about this with myself right now, because what the hell? Why are we crying about not having a coffee? Which is something very easy that I could fix. And then I opened my Starbucks app, and I only had like, because I was like, okay, well, it's okay, we can just order one, and then I'll just go pick it up and come right back, waste no time. And I only had like $5. I think it's like $5.15, which, by the way, should be able to afford a coffee. So like, that kind of sucks that like if you want like a normal size coffee, you have to spend like $6-7. So then I actually started crying because I was like, I'm gonna have to reload my Starbucks fund. And then I was like, okay, that's a lot. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, the world's too much right now. Everything's too much. Let me put on some cafe ambiance in the background, which I did. And then in the background, there was a French press. And I was like, oh, I'm stupid. I have coffee in the freezer. We've got soy milk. We've got our pour over. I have a French press too. Like, we're good. Mental breakdown avoided. Yeah, it's just been a rough few days for me. A really, really rough few days for me. I'm not sure what it is. I think the closer I approach my monthly cycle, I'm like a week out. So I haven't filmed in like 3 or 4 days. I think just 3. I don't know. Anyways, it says 9 days out, which means probably within a week. So I understand. I'm feeling more emotional, but woo, it is a lot. It is a lot. And then at the same time, I also have a ton of different things. So it's like, I'm trying to sell this house. I'm in negotiations with that. They wanted an extension on it, which honestly works out for me. Originally, it was supposed to be the 14th, but they asked to push till like the end of the month. Not necessarily on the 28th, but just like on or before the 28th. And so that gave me more time. I was able to schedule a pickup for some of the larger things. So like, there's a thrift store in my town who picks up larger items. And so I just asked them if they would come over, and then I'm going to give them my couch and my desk and my bed frames and some of the stuff that like I know that they could use, and that, like, yes, technically I could sell them. I don't, you know, I don't know. I was gonna say I don't need the money. That's not true. I could definitely use money, but I also just, I don't know. I already have so many things on my plate. I'm so stressed. I have like 2 classes that I'm in right now to try and finish. I'm finishing my associates this month. Also just so much. So freaking much. What do we want? All right, we're gonna make iced coffee. Ground cinnamon. I'm gonna double strain it just because the coffee grounds and stuff that I'm sure are in here. Again, we are distracted. I started washing my dishes and putting them away because I forgot that I was actively doing something. So I just like to say, it is a disease. Okay. Don't have a towel there. Don't have a towel there. Where's my towel? Yeah, I just like frequently catch myself in the middle of things like that. And then I'm always like, to all the people in the world who just don't believe in ADHD, it makes me like laugh. Because I don't think people understand how debilitating it can be when you like never can get anything done. Because you're just so distracted by everything. I'm actually gonna, I don't want to waste it. Pour some back. We'll do, it's like very strong, which is what I wanted. So we're cutting it because it's like a bit too strong. We've got soy milk, so we'll just make a latte. And that's that. Usually I have a lid and a straw, but I've used them both this week. So they're in the dishwasher. Let's find a different one. No. And this is our drink that we did not need to go to Starbucks for. Oh, thank God. It's good. I was a little nervous. That straight double dark black coffee was not good by itself. I mean, it's fine. It just was very intense. But soy milk, and Aldi makes those Brismo things, the cold foam. They have a sweet cream vanilla and a caramel, and they're both very good. So that's that. We're okay now. I guess I'll just set you up somewhere because I'm gonna be listening to an audiobook. Dealing with this. I need to clean some of it off. I just have a lot of things to do, so let's get to it. Alright, I'm bored of doing that. The stuff that I have to do is like more tedious, and I kind of am in the mindset of just throwing shit away at the moment, so that's what we're gonna do now.
here's the thing. My motivation for, like, after I did those few tasks, like literally 2-3 things, I don't want to do it anymore. Like the physical aspect. I'm just like mentally, physically, all the above. Haven't been eating great, haven't been sleeping great. So I'm just like actually tired. So we're gonna move to something simpler and we're gonna deal with all the clothes. Because I haven't even slept in my bed for days. For like over a week now, just because of this. And I'm realizing that's absurd. So yeah, we're gonna take care of this mountain of clothes that I have to fold. And I don't know. Oh, also look how sad this is. Can you even tell? Can you see this? Look at it. It's like half, not half, it's like a quarter. That's okay. But it could just be, it hasn't yet spread. Okay, let's get to it. We are finished. Oh my gosh, that took so much longer than I thought it would. The bed is clear with the exception of pajamas that I'm just gonna wear later. So I left them out, and then my towel and washcloths that I have to take to the bathroom. 100% that took like minimum an hour. It took so long, it's fine, we feel better. Let's finish putting this back. Hours just so we can have a bed for like, you know, not even that long, like less than, well, around 2 weeks. I can't believe I just spent so much time doing that, but makes sense. I'm also kind of hungry, but I don't have any food, so that is a dilemma. We could go to the grocery store, but will we? Probably not. I'll probably order something, if I'm being honest. So I ran out a list of things, and since we've already been doing laundry, I guess we could finish
the bedroom. Dang, I missed a huge piece. That's fine. We can finish the bedroom with like, I have some clothes in a box. I'm gonna put some of the like overflow into a bag instead because the bags are bigger. So, and then I'm gonna use a box to put books in. Because I'm not trying to throw a bunch of books in a bag. And that's where we're at. So now we're gonna do this. Sometimes life just kind of sucks. And that's all there is to it. And you can't do anything about it, which also sucks. But you know, it's golden hour. So the sunlight coming in the windows is really pretty. And the trees are swaying back and forth. It's a little bit overcast. Listening to an audiobook, you know. We've still got good things. We've still got good things. I filled up this box. We've done all the laundry. We've filled up 3 trash bags full of clothes. And I mean, tomorrow I'll just do the same things. Just keep doing this every day, and then they come and pick it all up next week. And that's that. I'm gonna go, I don't know. I haven't really eaten today, so I don't feel terrible about eating Taco Bell once or twice a week at this point for the last couple weeks, because it's like my one meal of the day. And by the way, that 100% covers all my calories for the day. I think I used to like justify things of like, oh, I can get like, you know, a few things. I haven't eaten it all. And then like one Crunchwrap is like, you know, 700 calories. So basically, I don't know. It's fine. It's quick. It fills all my calories that I need. And then I'm not, I mean, I am hungry, but I'm not. I just am so absolutely over everything lately. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit on my couch and watch YouTube. And then I get anxiety because I'm like paralyzed, because I'm just so overwhelmed. So I'm gonna finish this box. I'm almost done. I've just got to go through those books right there, and then I'll be finished with this. And then the rest of the books I'm gonna put in like small libraries around. Like I have a few in my neighborhood, so I was just gonna put some in those, and then some of them I'm gonna list on Facebook Marketplace to see if they'll sell within, you know, the next few weeks, because some of my like hardbacks and stuff. But yep, that's update. That's where we're at. It's kind of crazy because like I don't ever feel like it's a lot. Like, I don't know. You don't realize how much stuff you have until you start going through it, and you're like, oh my gosh. Even with my clothes, while I was folding them, I was just thinking like, how am I gonna fit all of this stuff? Like I really need to parse it down. But I just wear sweats. I wear sweats and like t-shirts every day and hoodies, and that's it. So I guess that's the good thing of like, I will only for like a nice outfit. I have like a pair of jeans that I wear, so it's that, and then my nicer like you know, flannel type overshirts. It's nothing, I don't know. I'm over it. And tomorrow I need to do a lot of admin stuff. I need to cancel all my accounts that I still have that I've had for the month, like, so that I don't pay for it next month, like my electric, my utility, my water, all those ones, and then also like my gym and just normal stuff around town that I have. And then I also need to, dang, what was I about to say? Well, I have more homework that I need to start doing too, which is why I'm going to stop this, because I feel like I'm a kind of person who does a lot during the day. Like, I get antsy in the day, and then at night I'm just like, I stay up, but I would rather be on like a computer or like working or editing, stuff like that. I do better at like my more creative stuff. I do at night. So during the day, it's way easier for me to just like push through all the chores and boring stuff that I don't want to do. But yeah, I need to cancel something else that I just blanked on that now I'm hoping I wrote down somewhere, because who knows? My DMV, I need to change my permanent address to my friend who I will be staying with. And I need to, I don't know, a few other things like that. Get my actual license and make sure all my insurance and stuff is canceled for my house. But a few of these things is also hard because they rely on my actual closing date, like paperwork and documentation for me to close out the other portion of it. So yeah, I don't know. I just need to go through everything and make sure like I have exactly what I need to cancel accounts, to stop payments, all that stuff before next month. That's it. We're at, you know, and then I gotta cancel my internet. I have like, there's so many things in a house that you don't even realize. I canceled a lot of my subscriptions already. I'm considering I'll probably cancel Amazon too. I'll probably cancel my Prime because I won't really need it. And the only reason I actually ever even kept it, because I don't order that much stuff on Amazon, is because of like Prime itself, like the shows and stuff. Specifically Wheel of Time. Go through all my subscriptions to cancel the rest of the ones I don't need there. I don't know, just a lot of things like that. Things that I don't want to deal with. I also have to do my taxes, but I have to actually go in because I do own a house, and because I had like changes for my military status this year, changed to like permanent, like fully disabled for the military side of it. So yeah, I don't know. We got a lot of stuff to do. Sometimes it's way too much. So I'm gonna finish that and then probably do homework. And that's it. That's a wrap. Today is what? Today is Wednesday, the 12th of February. So we are getting through there. I am very glad that it was extended a little bit. Oh, did I say that? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, but I'm glad it was extended because it gave me time to do some of the other stuff I also need to do with like my actual classwork and things that I've been putting off. Because I felt like I had to get all this done. So it's been a bit of a relief, which is nice. But yep, that's it. Okay, goodbye.